Patrick's a McAllister. TBR is live.
Let us know you're here. Let us know you want to communicate.
I'm going to keep this stream going at the same time. I just had to use this phone a minute.
You grab one of the balls again, let me know you're here. All you gotta do is just touch them or you can grab them.
You can either touch my balls or you can grab them. What's up, guys? What's up? Thanks for stopping in. What up, Keon? What up, Sunshine? What up, Ashley? What up, what up? I am working on getting some rodents thawed out. What up, Sue? Everybody here, make sure you smash that like button. After our little delay here, I need everybody to hit the like button and please chat as much as you can. Get that chat rolling. Let's try to signal to that algorithm, you know, that people are interacting, you know, engaging, and maybe we can get this thing built back up. What up, Tom?
Oh, okay. Well, it's done anyway. If you need one, I got it.
Alright. the middle of thawing out some rodents here, and we'll feed a few animals. Come on, you fucking whore. There you go. Okay. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Sorry guys, it'll get quieter in here in a minute. Alright, almost got these rodents in the hot water to start thawing out, and then I'll come talk with everybody a bit here.
Stop, you can touch them all you want. Oh, God. Come sit down and talk to us. Don't be afraid of us. We're not here to hurt you. I just want to know, I just want answers, and I just want to know why you're here. That's all.
Alright guys, ain't much. What's going on? What's going on? Thanks everybody. So guys, it's been a little while. I sort of was taking a break from here for, a week or so to give it time for the algo to reset and see if we could turn this thing back around again a little bit, see what happens. So in our normal fashion, before I took the little hiatus there, we're going to go ahead and start back how we normally do and talk about things before we do a little bit of feeding. So anyway, I like to start with a little short prayer, guys. So Heavenly Father, may we be kept safe in mind and body as we learn about the natural world. May knowledge protect us from fear, and respect protect us from harm. And may curiosity be guided by wisdom, not recklessness. And may you keep the pointy end of these reptiles away from me. Amen. Guys, some of you are new here, some of you are not. So I'd like you to just maybe imagine walking through a tropical forest, you know, where the air is thick, you know, the leaves are just dripping with humidity and everything's green until suddenly it isn't. You know, wrapped around a branch like you're seeing here, you know, perfectly still is a snake so blue it looks unreal. You know, it not navy blue, not really turquoise, but like electric blue, almost glowing blue. It looks like something designed by a special effects team, you know, not by evolution. You know, tonight I want to introduce you to that animal. It's the blue insularis pit viper. They're scientifically known as Trimerosaurus insularis, or the white-lipped island pit viper. It is a subspecies of the white-lipped pit viper. They are venomous, they are beautiful, they're misunderstood, and one of the most fascinating examples of how evolution and chemistry and ecology collide. The blue insularis pit viper is a color morph of the Trimerosaurus insularis. It's a species of arboreal pit viper native to Indonesia, particularly the Komodo Islands. A lot of members of this species are green. They're like a very bright leaf green, you know. They're just perfectly camouflaged for life in the trees, you know. But in some island populations, especially the Komodo Island, evolution decided to show off. You know, the result is a snake that, you know, can be bright blue, you know, blue-green, or even teal. But in this case here, as you see, it's almost like a really bright electric blue. Adults, you know, usually about 3 to 3.5 feet long, you know, though some of them get a little larger, you know, and typical, you know, pit viper fashion, they have a triangular shaped head. They got vertical pupils, you know, they got them heat sensing pits, which is the hole you see in the front of their face there between their eye and their nostril. And they've got a prehensile tail that helps them anchor to branches, you know. A prehensile tail just means, you know, their tail grabs a hold of shit, you know, it holds on. And they're a snake that's just built for ambush. You know, let's address the, you know, the most obvious question, you know, is why is this snake blue? And the answer to that question of why the snake is blue is just, interestingly, really, it's the blue color's not really caused by a blue pigment, you know. It comes from a structural coloration effect, you know. It's the snake's skin, you know, it contains microscopic structures that reflect blue wavelengths of light while it absorbs the others. You know, normally, like, yellow pigments overlay the structures, you know, and produce green. But in the blue insularis individuals, you know, that yellow pigment is reduced or absent, so the blue is what shows through. You know, if you look at it from an evolutionary perspective, you know, it's just fascinating because blue is not ideal camouflage in a green forest, you know, which basically says, you know, the color may persist due to like genetic isolation on islands, maybe. Or it could even be simply because it doesn't reduce survival enough to be selected against. So in short, you know, nature didn't really need this snake to be blue, but it allowed it. And of course, with any venomous snake, we need to talk about venom because, you know, yes, it's a dangerously venomous snake, you know. The blue insularis pit viper has a hemotoxic venom. And what that means is it affects like blood clotting, you know, tissue integrity, blood vessels. A bite can cause, you know, intense pain, swelling, internal bleeding, tissue damage, you know. And if you leave it untreated, it can lead to necrosis, you know. And while facilities, you know, are able to treat these, I don't know of a specific anti-venom. However, fatalities are rare with, you know, modern medical care. And either way, though, it's not really a snake that you want to underestimate. You know, and that's another thing, really, too. Some people, like to ask, is that snake poisonous? Just so people understand, venom isn't just poison. It's a biochemical toolkit. The components are just modified enzymes and proteins. That I guess evolved from normal bodily functions. Scientists study pit viper venom, for things like blood pressure medications, improved clot control drugs, and just better understand human cardiovascular systems. So while the venom can be dangerous, it's also medicinally valuable. Again, like I've said already, this snake is an ambush predator. It is very, very patient. During the day, it rests coiled on branches, and at night, it becomes active. And it uses its infrared, sensing heat pitch, to detect warm-blooded prey. And when I say warm-blooded prey, I'm talking about things like small mammals, birds, lizards, frogs. Even though we know frogs and lizards are, cold-blooded, but either way, they still do eat those. And these pit organs allow the snake to see heat, essentially, giving it thermal vision, if you will. And they can do this even in total darkness. It can strike with, just ridiculous accuracy. Their strikes are fast, milliseconds fast. The venom's injected, the prey flees briefly sometimes with some pit vipers. However, these guys hold on 90% of the time. And then the prey will usually collapse as the venom takes effect. It's silent, efficient, and honestly, I guess a little terrifying. Despite the fearsome reputation, the blue insularis pit viper is not aggressive by nature. They prefer to stay still, avoid confrontation, rely on camouflage rather than attack. Most bites occur to humans when a human tries to handle the snake, or they fuck around, accidentally step on it, or attempt to photograph it too closely. In Jay's words, let me be clear, this snake is not evil, it's not malicious. It's simply well defended, if you will. Like all predators, the blue insularis, plays a crucial ecological role. It helps, regulate populations of rodents, small reptiles, birds. And by doing so, it indirectly protects vegetation and maintains balance in ecosystems. If you remove snakes, you often get rodent explosions, which can damage crops and spread disease. In other words, even dangerous animals are essential. Although these snakes are not currently classified as critically endangered, the Trimerosaurus insularis, does face real threats. They face like habitat loss, deforestation, illegal wildlife trade, especially this blue coloration. Some individuals are captured for their, the exotic pet trade. And it's risky for both humans and snakes. Venomous snakes do not belong, in private hands without extreme, experience or expertise even, Protecting the species, means protecting habitat, not cages. Now, there is a role, there is a good, I guess, role or purpose for these snakes in captivity. And the best justification, in my opinion, is if we didn't have guys like me, breeding these things in captivity, there would be a whole lot more illegal wildlife trade happening out there. There would be a bunch of Indonesian guys out there yoinking fucking insularises out of trees. And we don't need that, not when you can easily, bitch, I'm breaking shit. Not when you can easily breed these animals, with a little bit of caution and produce just as many as you want. So, now there is an alarming trend happening right now with the blue insularis pit viper. You know, right now there are actually people, parents and stuff, purchasing these snakes for kids or other people purchasing them as pets, unknowing that they are a venomous snake, not knowing they're a dangerous reptile. You know, this snake, if this snake was to bite a young child and the parent not know that it happened, that young child could very easily die from this snake. You know, is this one of the most toxic snakes out there? Absolutely not. But it is still medically significant and can still be very dangerous. But the blue insularis pit viper, you know, it matters because it reminds us of a couple of things, you know. First, you know, it's that nature does not owe us beauty, yet sometimes it gives us something extraordinary anyway. The second thing, in my opinion, is danger and beauty often coexist. You know, something can be stunning and still demand respect. And third, you know, knowledge is the best protection, you know. Fear comes from ignorance. Safety comes from understanding. So, guys, I just like to say, you know, the next time you see a photo of a bright blue snake, you know, wrapped around a branch, don't just think, you know, that's scary. Think that's evolution at work, you know. Think that's chemistry and physics in living form. And that it's an animal doing exactly what it evolved to do. And remember, the world is not made safer by removing what we fear, but by learning how to live wisely alongside it.
You guys do not like them tonight. You did not want to communicate tonight for some reason.
And guys, if you do not want to see the feeding, it is not a live rodent. It is a frozen thawed rodent. But if you do not want to see this snake eat, now is your chance to leave, because in about 3 seconds I will be putting this rodent in front of this snake. Come on, big girl. Come on. Come on, big girl. Get your head over here. Come on. Come on, over here. No, you coming to me. I'm not coming to you. Come on.
Great news.
Come on. Come on.
My niece Kaylee could have her baby this morning. Named Kai. Very
Come on,
healthy
girl.
baby.
Come on. Come on, girl.
Congratulations
Come on.
to Kaylee. Good job,
Come on,
Kaylee,
girl.
man.
You want me to get a hold of it a different way? Here.
Now they're in the hospital.
Here.
Guys,
Let's do it like this. You want to do it like this?
you guys have not already smashed
Come on.
the like button on my channel and subscribe to my channel.
She may not be hungry because she actually has just eaten. She'll take it though. She's a pig usually. Yep. I knew she'd take it. I knew she'd take it. Absolutely. It would really draw a child to it, you know. Like I say, even people that are typically afraid of, you know, snakes are drawn to this snake, you know. So it's something just to, you know, if you know anybody that talks about a blue snake, you know, and how cool they are, just remind them they're venomous. Well, by the looks of things, the algo did not do a damn thing for me by taking a break, did it?
First and foremost, welcome to my channel.
No doubt. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Nope. Yeah, I just don't think live streaming is the ticket with, yep. I don't think live streaming's the ticket with these things, man, with venomous snakes. I mean, You know, but again, when you go through the live streams and you take a look, you know, you don't see anything but trolls, you know, whenever people got a bunch of viewers and stuff in them anyway. So I'm going to continue to do it because of the regulars that like it and stuff like that, you know, but I am going to seriously be starting to focus on making long form videos and try to start really pushing those. Oh yeah, absolutely, guys, and you know I like putting these live streams on too because we do get a group now and then, you know, and we get overall, you know, quite a few views overall, but you know the people are here for a minute and then they hit the road and stuff like that, you know, and it's always going to be that way with reptile live streams for me, I believe, but it's all good, you know. I'm not bitching, not complaining. I just, you know, I took YouTube's advice. I laid low for a week, you know, and then came back in, and it ain't done a damn thing for me. I actually have, you know, less than a third of what we normally have, you know, by now. I mean, we've been in here 27 minutes so far, and, you know, we're at 9 likes, you know, 7 people watching, so. But it doesn't really matter because I am going to activate the monetization very soon here on the channel. Not because I'm expecting to make a ton of money off of it, but I do want to start any money that is made from the channel. I am going to invest back into more venomous snakes. And there's a couple of venomous snakes on my list that I've been thinking about buying. And I would prefer to do it, you know, as I make enough money from the channel to purchase them rather than coming out of pocket for them. So, and between the views on, you know, the shorts and the longs and, you know, the replays of this, you know, I can, right now I'd make about $1,200 a month off of this channel. Really doesn't amount to shit, you know, $1,200, but that's enough to buy a snake, you know, so. I think I'm going to do that. What's going on? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Elzan Tagiv, I guess. Yeah, the fangs, they use the fangs to like walk the thing back. Please hit that like button, Elzan. Double tap your screen, buddy. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that.
That's okay.
If there's anybody in here that hasn't came to the virtual reptarium to give me a link yet, you drop Not much. Not much. What's up? Sorry, I can't type right now off of that channel. Oh, shit. The cat balls. She's almost done, and then we'll go ahead and move over and feed another one. Let me turn my hotspot on. My hotspot is on, okay. Come on, what the? Guys, I'm gonna have to change this because he has muted the rest of the stream. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. They potentially do, Sue. I know they feel vibrations and stuff, and I'm sure the frequencies cause vibrations they can feel. Yeah, they would, Tom. just a few minutes, guys. We're gonna switch snakes. She's almost done swallowing her mouse. We're gonna switch snakes, and we will go ahead and feed another one. If you're here and have not already done so, please smash that thumbs up button for me. It really helps the channel out. It helps get it out there to a bigger audience. It doesn't cost you anything, and it pays off tremendously for us. What up, EDM? Nah, Bill's not next. I actually have a male blue insularis here that we're going to feed next. And then Bill is going to be a little while still because I have a bunch of medium mice thawed out right now, and Bill eats a jumbo rat. So I have not thawed a jumbo rat yet. So we're going to go ahead and feed the male insularis. Whoop. Come on, bitch. There you go. This stupid tripod, man. I gotta fix it quick, guys. I don't know what the hell I got here, but let me fix this thing quick so I can quit wasting y'all's time here. I don't know what I've done. I've done something though, for sure. Holy shit, dude. He just tried to bite my damn arm off and I didn't even do a damn thing to him. You being a grumpy little snaky, aren't you? Huh? Huh? You save that for the mouse here. You're about to get one. Calm down. Calm down. I'm about to feed you. Alright, dude. Now, what do? Tighten this knob up. Sonia, if you're watching, I really need a new tripod. Okay. Let me get us a rodent. Alright, guys. There we go. This little dude here. Hey, dude. No. Quit being a dick. Come on, dude. Oop. You done being a dick? Here. Bam! He wasted no frickin' time. Look at that. You try to adjust the cage so you can get a little bit better of an angle. Of course, it puts a glare when I do it that way. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? That's alright. He'll move. He'll move. Come here, buddy. Go on over there. Go on over there where we can see you. There you go. Good job, dude. Okay. He's a hungry little feller. What's up, EDM? What up, EDM? gotta go down and grab rat for Snitch. Snitch needs a rat. This guy needs a rat. Alright, so we got old Snitchy. Snitchy will eat too. I got that timber. Okay. All they want, Jerry. Feed the cobras. What's up, Bobby Joe? Smash that like button, EDM, please. Bobby Joe, hit the like button. Come on, guys, you gotta smash that like button when you come in over here. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We gotta put together some bedding in an enclosure for this Insularis female here. Let's see what I can do. terribly. Are we ghost hunting? Alright, looks like that little feller's done with his. Looks like he's done with his. I reckon we could feed a dick. Let me get a dick if I can get past this female insularis somehow here. Let me see how I can fight around her. Let's see here. Alright, dick. Or I mean female. Let me just reach right there without you being an asshole, okay? Can I please reach right here? Please. Come on, be a nice girl just for a second, okay? I don't need you to be nice your whole life. I only need you to be nice for a few minutes, okay? Just for another minute, okay? Okay, there you go. See, I'm out of your way. Alright, I'm out of your way. There you go. Let's see here. Dick, you shedded, buddy. Alright, Bubba, here. Alright, insularis, here. You go here. You keep your pointy end up there for a minute, okay? There we go. Okay. Now, let me get this tape off of here for a second. Because I know how you work, Dick. So, you just... I already know you, dude. You're a dick. That's why we call you Dick, because you're a dick. Okay? Yeah. Alright, Dick. Let me get the tongs. There they are. Let me get this shit out of your cage here. Okay, can I have this? Thank you. Thank you, nice boy. There you go. Nice boy. Your cage stinks. We need to clean your cage, Bubba. Okay, here we go. Alright, Dick. I think we're going to have to angle you to get that glare gone. What can we do here? Is there anything we can do? Goddamn bleach spots on the fucking tub. Can we turn it this way? There we go, right there. That'll work. That'll work. Clear enough. Let me get a rodent. Alright guys, so that was a false alarm. We're not going to feed Dick. I got to wait till the rat stall for Dick. Let me get the camera here and we will feed somebody else. Here. Maybe we can feed a green mamba. What do you think? Hey. Hey, little mamba. Little tiny mamba. Hey. Hey. Where's your pointy end at, mamba? Hey, where's the pointy end? Come on, girl. Hey. I tell you what, mamba. You let me see where your pointy end is. Come on. Hey. Where you at, girl? Come on. Come on, girl. Hey. Where you at? Come on. Unhide the fucking pointy end a second, bro. Alright, I think the pointy end's underneath them leaves right there. I think so anyway. Come on. Come on. Alright, well, I don't know where the pointy end is. I'm just going to chuck it in there. Oh, I see the pointy end. I see it now. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, Psycho. How'd that work for you, Psycho? Ha-ha! You weren't fast enough for me. Ha-ha! The snake boy's quicker. Gotta be quicker than that. Come on. The snake boy outran the mamba. Whoop whoop. Ha-ha! That'll fucking learn you, won't it? Won't it? Huh? Huh? Yeah, you twitchy little fuck. Hell yeah. Hide and seek for sure. This guy's a butthole. Eat your damn rat, dude. Eat your mouse. It's laying right there. Okay? We'll let the camera on it and I'll walk away for a few minutes. Thank you. Thank you. Snake boy was too quick for that son of a bitch. Snake boy outran the mamba. You like me now? How do you like me now, mamba? There we go. We'll put some light on the subject and we'll walk away and we'll let that damn snake do its business. Yeah, little mamba. The mouse is back there. Yeah, it's back there. Get the mouse. Get the mouse. Quit being a punk. You're acting like JT Tom. Playing games. Mm-hmm. Stop that shit. Cut that shit out, boy. Cut that shit out, boy. Mm-hmm. Quick little snake. Guys, while this mamba's playing games, I gotta show you something. Check this out. Look at this. Look at the male in Solaris. He's lusting over the... Turn the light so you can see better. The male is lusting. That's right. Love is in the tree. But what he don't understand is, if I put him up there and I turn my back, she could possibly eat his little butt. They have bred several times, but you got to do it right at breeding season. This is probably just about a good time, actually, to pair them up. I mean, he's a wanting it. He's like, please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Are you gonna get that mouse or what there, Mamba? Or are you gonna play games all night?
I got that for you.
Alright, I got you. I don't want to scare them off, but that's jumpy as shit. Cutting up the body to get rid of her. Get rid of her. she realizes the mouse is there. This is gonna be fun. Might need you to push down on the lips like we did before, so I can show her this mouse is here. You bitch. Of course. Okay, I'm gonna reach right there and get that mouse, and I'll get it open. You're just gonna shove it down if I need it.
Yeah. Tell me. I'll try to distract her here.
I don't even know where the fuck her.
It's right here. Her head's right over here.
No, it's not. She had. All right, it's over there again now. She had moved it. But.
Yeah. She's right here in this corner.
Come on, girl. Why are you being a jerk? Come on, girl. Hey. She's sneaking somewhere, so let's keep a close fucking eye on her not to come over this way.
There she is.
Just drop the mouse, fuck. Of course, it's too far over that way. Let me spin this thing around. Let's see here.
Find her head. Okay. I got it. And she's hunting around at the top now.
If she goes to the other end, I'm gonna pick it up. I may have to put a live one in there for her. Alright, there she went.
She's right here.
Yeah, okay. She's gonna be quick right now.
Yep, she's in that mode.
She's in a mode, yep. To be a fucking nutcase.
Yeah, but look at me, girl. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Here, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm looking at you.
Alright. Got it out for now. Let's see here. There we go. Get a better grip on it. Okay, there she goes. Alright, let's see if I can. Yep. I'm gonna see if I can't get this. Push down over here. Over fucking here. Yes. I have this corner. That corner's doing me no good back here where I've got. Get your hand away from right there. There's a fucking gap there. I'll tell you what.
She's right here.
Yeah, I see her. Do this different.
Okay.
Fuck
Yeah.
around and get bit.
Yeah.
Trying to feed
And
the
it
frozen.
don't. Yeah. Screw that. Screw
Yep.
that.
Yep. Fuck around and get bit fucking playing with them goddamn things.
Not with her.
Yep.
You gonna drop it in?
Yeah, because with it moving around, she'll get it.
And she's right here.
There, so I'm gonna go right here. Guys, this is a live rodent this time. I had no choice. Fuck, god damn it, man. Okay, well, I'm going to grab the little tripod and I'm going to sit that thing up. One person in here, fuck it. She's sensing it now because she's looking down.
Is she?
Yeah. She's pointed down right there, so she must know it's there somewhere. She's hunting it. She's waiting for it to come nearer. Hopefully they can see. Yeah, they can see her head. And where's that mouse at, girl? It's behind you. It's behind you, girl. It's behind you. You'll find it. You'll get it. I need my fucking lights when I need, man. I have my big flashlight here. It disappeared. There you go, she's going underneath. The mouse is right about here. She's right over, right there she is, there she is, there she is. Now, she's gonna see it. It's right underneath her. I don't know what the fuck the glare is. Oh, the whole light. Fucking amazing.
It's better?
I got it now.
Yeah.
I can't believe she's playing games. Like, this snake hardly ever played games. It just snatched them up. I mean, she's watching it right there now. She's about to nail it. She's about to fucking nail it.
You know, she can be sometimes. She don't like you watching her.
Bam, she just bit it.
Did you hit it?
She bit it. Normally she holds on, but she gonna go for it. What up, Mystic? How are you, bud? Yes, Bobby Joe.
It's quite rare that you actually see a car coming towards you on purpose. At that point of impact, my daughter burst into tears. She was just really scared by everything, and then reversed up.
Nah, you good, brother. You good. I'm not offended even a little bit, boss. I appreciate you, you know, shouting me out there. I really appreciate it. You were in the middle of something. When I dropped in too, you know, when I dropped the comment, I don't remember exactly what you were doing, but you were busy and stuff too when you looked up to read it. So I understand, brother. It's a West African green mamba. You know, they're very twitchy snakes, very fast snakes.
Psychotic.
So we're trying to feed her. Normally she grabs right a hold of them and holds on. Tonight she bit it, but she didn't hold on, so hopefully she cruises around and snatches it up.
Last time we fed her, it was frozen when she sniffed it for a half hour before she ate it.
Mm-hmm. She's at it now. I think she's picking it up. Yeah, she's dragging it out of there. It died.
Got it now.
Yeah, unfortunately, guys, unless she drags it out into the open, I don't think y'all are going to get to see this one because she has it underneath the brush. Oh, she's pulling it out, I think. We're about to find out here. If you look at the... fucking goddamn. Of course I dropped my lighter right on there. Yeah, she may not pull it all the way out from underneath there, unfortunately. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, man. I like to support anybody that, you know, takes the time to care for animals, you know, and teach others about them and stuff. A lot of respect for guys like you, brother. I mean, we used to get quite a bit more viewers on our lives, but something, you know, has petered them out again, you know. Hopefully it comes on back. I think, you know, we do a couple of days in a row here, you know, it ought to bounce back. I mean, today's Tuesday, actually, I think.
No, it's Monday.
Today's Monday?
Yeah.
All right, well, either way, today's Monday, so You know, Monday's like the worst day. Well, Tuesday's the worst day, but Mondays and Tuesdays ain't never been that great. So, but since she's playing games and not gonna drag it out where y'all can see, I think I'll go ahead and, well, there you go, there you go. There you go. She drug it out where now y'all can see. Oh, okay. So it's not just me then, Mystic. It's been happening for you too. Gotcha. Okay. And yeah, today is Tuesday. I thought it was. And so, yeah, and Tuesday's always been the worst day for me. So between that and YouTube being all fuckered up lately, that's probably my problem. I have taken about a week break here trying to let the algorithm reset, but it ain't appeared to help me none. Did you hit the like button, Mystic? You've been getting that message a lot also, Sue? Okay, that's good to know. Then yeah, there's a glitch with YouTube right now is what it is. Awesome. That makes me feel a little bit better because I was surprised to be so slow as what I am tonight after a week break. But and as I'm sure you have seen, Mystic, if you go looking through these vertical live streams, the people that have a bunch of people chatting and stuff like that, it's 90% trolls, man. So, at least channels like mine or yours, don't have a lot of that traffic. So, all right. Now that she finished that one, I went ahead and dropped that frozen one back in because now that she ate that, she ought to be in feed mode, and once she gets the scent of it, she'll go ahead and pick that frozen up and take care of it. So I'm going to step away from her for a few minutes and let her find it. I got over 200, missed it. She's looking around. She smells that. No, I got 100 of them is ball pythons. rest are venomous species, though. Yeah, I've been into ball python breeding since the early 2000s. I was into ball python breeding, back when we were, still highly into the blue eye leucistic complex was just getting started. The Mojaves and the Lessers and and then I sort of phased out, right around 2019, 2020. I started to slow down. Yeah, it's a lot of reptiles, man. I do want to get rid of a bunch of ball pythons. Unfortunately, I am dealing with some URIs. I had hired a guy that ain't got no experience with reptiles, and he did the best he could, but he cross-contaminated some tubs, and we got a bunch of them with URIs right now, and I got to do what I can to try to get them better before I can sell them off. There's no way I would possibly send somebody a sick snake. So hopefully we can get them over it, and I can start selling off a lot of the pythons. Yeah, see, she wasted no time with that mouse now, the frozen.
Did you get it?
But, yeah, she took it right on down. But, now that she ate that, I got some bigger rats thawed out, so we will feed this, we'll go ahead and feed the prairie rattlesnake, we will feed the tangerine albino western, I guess I could feed a couple of the normal westerns right now. Actually, you know what? Let's feed a couple monocles real quick, because I have a few medium mice here that need to get used up. So let's go ahead and go for a couple of monocles.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, Mystic, I will be back out at my place, where my building is and everything. I know I've been saying this 100 times now, but I am serious this time. I will be back out there within a week, and we will be able to actually show more stuff. We'll be able to show the proper setup. I've been down staying at the house for about 2 weeks, and I have slowly brought snakes down here for 2 months. I'm sorry, not 2 weeks. And I have slowly brought snakes down here over that 2-month period to be able to continue the live streams. So, I understand that well. If you get the infection down and don't see any more illness, let me know what you will be letting go. Oh yeah, absolutely, Mystic. I'm going to let go of a lot of stuff, man. I'm not into the breeding of balls anymore. I've had my time, I was in it, back, when, you had Kevin McCurley and Brian Barr checked on a lot of imports, and I would go through, I might see a shipment of 1,000 ball pythons come in, and I would root through them, and I'd find something that looked a little strange or something, and I would buy it. I would spend years proving it out and everything, and I got some decent stuff, left that I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna keep my caramel albino sunset pied. I'm going to keep my caramel albino because I got a very stable line of caramel. Caramel is known for kinking, but when you get a stable line, it's something that it's a good idea to, keep a hold of. Now, the Ultramel is very, very similar, and it's way more stable. So, if, I don't know what you have and what you don't. Yep, I've been in it a very long time, and I wanted my son to kind of get into it with me, several years back, and he really just didn't show the interest and stuff. So, I sort of upped my venomous collection and sort of just backed off the breeding on the pythons. So now, it's a bunch of maintenance feeding for me now. So it's just a lot of work, for me to have so many pythons to not be breeding them. But whenever I do get them all cleared up of the URIs, I fully intend to let them go very, very cheap, just so I know they're going to somebody that's going to properly care for them. And from what I've seen on your channel, you do a great job. So I will most certainly be hitting you up and, make something happen. Come on, Bill. Or Bob. Here, Bob. Here, Bob. Bob, it's right in front of you, Bubba. This monocle is blind, so he has to get the scent to get it. It's right there. It's right there, Bob. Hey. It's right here, Bob. Look, it's right in front of you, Bubba. Here, it's right in front of you. Come on, Bubba. Here, it's right there. There you go. There you go. You got it. You got it, Bubba. You got it. There you go. There you go, big guy. There you go. There you go, big guy. There you go, big guy. Absolutely, yes, sir. I mean, even though I breed my own rodents and stuff, it's still very costly because, I have to, buy the rat food and everything and all the bedding and, so it still takes some serious money, time, and work. Where you going? Where you going, Bob? Where you going, Bob? I have a few other projects I'm interested in. All the ones I have, other than the rescues, are but specifically for genetics. Yeah, I got you. That's cool, man. Yeah. Genetic stuff is fun, man. It's really, really fun. I learned a lot over the years with genetics. There was a lot of trial and error. There was a lot of heartbreak, because you would spend, 4 to 6 years, trying to prove something out, for it to not prove and just, but it was fun at the same time, so, but now I'm more into, doing the same thing, but with monocle cobras. And not on such a large scale. It's more of a hobby now than a big, large scale, breeding operation. So. Yeah, for sure, brother. That's, that's where I'm at in life. I mean, I'm not that old. I'm only in my 40s. To be honest. I don't usually tell people my real age on here. I always say I'm older than I am. But yeah, I'm only in my 40s. I'm like 90% retired, and I got a bunch of snakes. It's what I like to do. I'm self-employed, so I get the guys, off working in the morning, and then I play with snakes all day, and so yeah, I'm at a point with things where I just, want to do what I want to do every morning when I wake up, and that's go out there and mess with cobras and rattlesnakes, and whatever. I do have some. I got some polyvalents and stuff like that. I have a little bit for some of the elapid stuff. I do not carry any crow fab, for our North American pit vipers or our rattlesnakes and stuff like that. I don't carry that because it's usually readily available at the hospitals around here. But now I do have anti-venom, for the monocle cobras. I got a little bit, for not nowhere near enough. I don't have enough, but I got enough to get some initial doses started if I was to take a bite. But I never free handle ever. I am extremely cautious. Free handling is not at all worth the hype. There's several channels on YouTube here that actually get a ton of views and they make a lot of money off of their channels, but they free handle to get those views, and kissing king cobras on the heads and shit. I respect them boys because they are exceptional venomous, handlers, and they care for their animals very well. But I don't agree with the free handling tactics, for views. So I believe in the hobby, you must work safely, to keep the hobby available for, me and you and our kids and other people, in the future. Otherwise, it's going to be so heavily regulated that people just can't feasibly get into it. So, all right, let's see if I can run Luna out of her little hide box I gave her. See if we can't give her something to eat. Come on, Luna, let's see what you got going on here, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, big girl, let me get you a mouse. Hey, Luna. Hey, Luna. This girl here is a blizzard monocle cobra. She is a diamond leucistic crossed with a T negative albino. Yeah, it was a copperhead that got me in the hand. and it has been swollen for a year. You know, I got bit a year ago, almost a year and a half now. And yeah, it's now the swelling will go down at times, but like if I go out there and let's say use a sawzall and I'm cutting something with a sawzall, the vibrations from the sawzall make it swell back up and shit, you know. Basically anything I do with it, you know, they swell back up. So I was an idiot. I didn't get, you know, any medical treatment when I got bit by the copperhead. I should have, and I didn't. I actually haven't even, you know, questioned the doctor about it. Stupid of me, but I just didn't, man. Actually, see, I have a 4 foot. Well, I got several, but those 4 foot wide by they're 4 foot deep by 8 foot wide by 7 foot tall plastic craftsman sheds, you know, or Suncast sheds. Those Rubbermaid ones, and I have shelves in them. And in the summer times, I put the ball pythons in those outside where they can get sunlight and stuff. Because I got a huge, big piece of property to keep my animals on, and I have copperheads all over on my property out there. So I will gather them up for a couple weeks at a time and then take a bunch of copperheads and release them at one time. Well, I had caught a copperhead the one day and I put it in one of them little acrylic critter keeper cages and I stuck it on the top shelf in there. And the next day in the morning, me and the old lady got into a bit of an argument and I was pissed off, and I opened that shed up to look at the pythons and I saw a snake loose up on the top shelf, but I only caught a little glimpse. I couldn't see the full pattern or nothing like that, and I thought it was just a juvenile ball. So I reached up on that shelf and grabbed the thing without getting up on anything to actually see it. I just reached up there to get it, and the thing grabbed a hold of me, and it turned out to be the copperhead. And like a dumbass, instead of going to the doctor, I just got on the skid steer and, you know, kept working all day. And, you know, here I am. So, oh yeah, luck was definitely on my side. Definitely. Yeah, the nerves are fine, man. Fine, yeah. Yeah, it was very stupid of me. Now, you know, roughly 20 years ago, I got bit in the arm by a timber rattlesnake, and I spent about 2 weeks in the hospital with that bite. You know, a lot of people don't know it, but the timber rattlesnake is probably the most toxic rattlesnake in North America. It's up there, you know, I would say pretty much neck and neck with the Mojave. But they are an extremely toxic rattlesnake. But they are also an extremely docile rattlesnake. So, hey, Mystic. Bobby Joe here. She is our special guest. She likes to chat with people and say hi and stuff around here. Just so trying to introduce you to her there. So that's Bobby Joe. She's a very nice girl, you know. Comes and sees us every time we go live and comes in and chats with Miss Sue and everything. I hope you understand what I was saying there. Alright, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to put the camera up on this, this prairie rattlesnake, and we will feed the prairie, see if he's interested in anything. You know what? Actually, let's do this a little different so we can actually shit. Fucking things up here. Sorry guys, let me get the light right and I'll have everything right here in a second. I'm sorry. I'm not a damn photographer. I'm a nutcase venomous snake keeper, so that's just part of the show around here. There we go. This little guy here is a prairie rattlesnake, Crotalus viridis. We are going to feed him a rather large meal. Feed him a rather large meal. He usually is a pretty good eater, so let's see where he goes with this. I am a custom cabinetry and furniture builder. I own J&K Cabinetry Concepts. Do you want it warmer, buddy? Do you want me to get it hotter? Is that what's wrong? Huh? Is it not hot enough? What's going on here? Oh yeah, that's not hot enough. Okay. Alright, now he should bite it. What the heck you doing, Bubba? You don't like the rat? Do I gotta go get you a mouse? Come on, get mad, Bubba. Come on, get mad. Come on, Bubba, get mad. Get mad. Come on. Come on, get mad at me. Come on, get mad at me. You don't want to get mad at me, huh? Come on, get mad. Come on. Come on. Come on, Bubba. Hey, come on, get mad. Get mad. No? You're not going to bite it, are you? Are you? Nope, he ain't gonna go for it tonight. Alright, that's fine. I got somebody else that will, so let's go over here real quick. Alright, dude. I'll get you a mouse. Just calm down. You're being a little sissy. Being a little sissy and won't take a rat, so I'll get you a mouse. You just gotta relax a minute. Okay. Now, let me see if I can't get this opened. Take the lock off. There you go, Snitch. There we go. Now Snitch will grab that. Snitch is a tangerine albino western diamondback. Nice. I do landscaping and maintenance for an RV park Friday and Saturday, Monday to Thursday. I am a lake line and pool. Awesome. On cars, but based the cars you've seen. Yeah, I've worked on cars all my life, man, so I do that as well. That's not really a line of work, but I do it on the side. I'm going to be trying to open a pet store this year, hopefully, so I don't have to do manual labor. Hey, yeah, bro, that'd be fucking awesome. That'd be awesome. If you don't mind, you know, just like the question Bobby Joe asked, you know, what state do you live in? Just curious. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Oregon? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You guys have Northern Pacifics out there in Oregon, don't you? Yeah, it's some manual labor, but it's something you like to do, so it's not as demanding as cutting trees and, you know, fucking fixing power lines and all that, you know. Wait, what do you mean not new there? No, I didn't mean that you were new there. I was saying, do you have Northern Pacific rattlesnakes in your area? Awesome, awesome. Hell yeah. What's up, Bubba? Are you ready to eat yet? Are you going to eat if I try to give you another rat or what? Or are you going to keep being a jerk? Let's see here. I got a western right here that I think will eat another bigger rat. Let's see. Alright, Snitch, you're all done, buddy. Well, let's see if we can adjust the tripod here and get any closer for this Western. I don't know if we can or we cannot. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll hold the damn phone if I got to. Okay. So let's grab the device. As you see, she wasted no time. The Western Diamondbacks are just ferocious eaters. I mean, they don't fuck around. They eat when it's time to eat. I got you, brother. I will drop you in a comment in your comment section and explain something to you then. Oh, you used to catch the Western over there? Awesome, hell yeah. Yeah, Westerns don't play any games, man. They don't pull any punches. They are very, very defensive, you know, rattlesnakes. Very defensive. I got 2 more Westerns down there, but I don't have nothing small enough for them tonight. I have another rat here. Once this Western eats, I think I'll try to give it to a timber and see where that goes. I got 2 giant Easterns there too that need to eat, but they would rather have live. And then I got a couple giant Gaboon vipers that need to eat, but I think we'll save the Gaboons for tomorrow night. As soon as I feed this next rat off, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night on feeding. Oh, okay, yeah, prairies and timbers, heck yeah, yeah. What state was that? Because you shouldn't have timbers all the way out there in Oregon. You would have the Massasaugas, though. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. This girl here will have babies next year. Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. We talked about that Massasauga. That's right, brother. I'm sorry, man. So much shit happens on these streams that I forget sometimes, but now that you mention it, I remember it. Hell yeah. Yep. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm just tired. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong. I go up north every year to the northeast and hunt timber rattlesnakes. I don't keep them. I catch and release. This past summer was the first time in many, many, many years that I kept one. I kept a very large black male this year. Well, I guess 2025, so last year, this past summer. And that was to add, new blood to, my colony that I have, because I got a 1 acre habitat, for them with, underground dens and everything. So I wanted to add some new bloodline to it and whatnot. I had a bunch of baby timber rattlesnakes, but I have actually sent 13 of them up to a school in Illinois that is researching snake fungal disease because they tested positive for snake fungal disease after they was born, and I treated them with terbinafine, and they did pretty well. So the school asked me if I would potentially send them, some specimens to, research live. So I sent them 13 of them, and I have 3 babies remaining that I plan to keep. And then I do have another 17. Well, I had 22 and 3 passed away, so 19. I have another 19 that will be released in the springtime at a known den site. There ain't no other way to have a pizza party, Scrapper Steve. Oh, shit. You're more of a goat man? Hell yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, Jamie. Mississippi, you should have timbers in your area. Well, cane breaks, same snake, but little different colorations. They're all classified as timbers, though, but. Yep. I'm not sure, but you probably have. I know you got. What do you got? You got prairie rattlesnakes there? Bobby Joe, Sue had to go do something. She'll be back in a little bit. You ain't seen any hell yet. So what? You've just seen, copperheads and timbers. I think this girl here is gonna get ready to go pick that rat up pretty soon. Gotcha, buddy. Hell yeah. Bobby Joe, I told you Sue will be back in a little bit. Please relax and wait for her. Mystic doesn't know that you and Sue are friends like that, Bobby Joe. It's okay though, Sue will be back. Black racers. Fuck, I'm tired. Yeah, there she goes. She getting ready. Oh yeah, black racers are sweet. Sue, you are not going to be able to take care of other things anymore. You're only allowed to hang out here and chat. Stop that shit. Appreciate it, Mystic. We like you too, buddy. Old Oregon. Whew. Yeah. Fuck, man. I know, I am a snot bucket. Ever since I got sick, man, I fucking got to blow my nose 100 times a day. It's crazy. I didn't know the human head could hold that much snot. It's insanity. Had no clue. Oh, fuck. Now I did it. Now I fucking did it. All my damn fucking cameras is dying. Son of a bitch. How much does this one got? There we go. We got enough in that one. Let me pull the chat up here. Ugh. You mother. I got you, Mystic. That's cool, buddy. I appreciate you hanging out a while, and we're gonna wrap it up here anyway. After this snake finishes up, I got one more rat left actually, so I'm gonna chuck that to the timber, and I'm gonna call it a night myself. In fact, we're not even gonna finish watching this diamondback. We're just gonna move on. So let's close her up, and we will move on. Alright. You know what, I might try the prairie one more time here. Let's see if this prairie will take it one more time, and then if you don't, then we'll go ahead and put it in there with the timber, and the timber ought to slam it. You only get one shot here, prairie, so I'm not going to play games all night. You hear me, dude? You get one chance. One chance. Do you want it or not? You want it? No? Okay. You made your choice, buddy. You remember you made your choice, alright? Now you're waiting until tomorrow. Alright? You're screwed till tomorrow. So, let's do this here, though. Maybe we can do this. Let's see here. Maybe I can do this. Do this. Now look, you damn furry, you got fucking bedding all over. Look, ready? What's up, pretty guy? Here, pretty boy. Here, you want it? Do you want it? Are you telling me you're gonna make me make it hotter? Really? Really? Why you guys being a bunch of fucking sissies tonight? What's going on? Now, let's see. One more try, buddy. One more try. If not, I'm going to leave it in there with you for the night, or for a couple hours anyhow. Here. Here, do you want it? Do you want it? Are you going to bite it? Huh? Are you going to bite it or not? Come on. Bam. There you go, buddy. He bit it. Good job, dude. Good job, dude. Hell yeah, bro. That's cool. All right, folks. I appreciate everybody that has hung out. Yep, that's one of the recovering ones, Sue. Yes, ma'am. He's doing really well. He's doing really, really well. Really well. Oh yeah, he's gonna eat it already, so we'll go ahead and watch him eat since he's not gonna waste a lot of time. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's eating good. He's finally eating good. I don't have any complaints. He's doing great. You out, Jamie? Yeah, brother. That's up to you if you stream or not, man. If you do, let me know. If you let me know you're streaming, I will make sure I'm in there, bro. I don't know when you're going, when you're streaming. I don't get notifications for anything. Yeah, that's fine, bro. Where you going, dude? You son of a bitch. No, no, no. I don't fucking think so. Get your ass in that cage, boy. There you go. Get your fucking ass in the cage. Yeah, he thought he was gonna run because I walked away. Yeah, I was gonna say he thinks it's fucking Meals on Wheels. Yeah, man, that's usually a pretty good time, brother. Pretty good time. Man, I really, really believe if you can start fucking going and, you know, checking out the fire trucks and talking to the fire company people and the ambulance people and shit, man, I really think you could get a lot of attention on your live streams, bro. Or at least on your long form videos. And keep in mind, long form videos are the most valuable of everything. You know, live streams are great for getting subscribers and short videos, but long form is what pays. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, potentially, yeah, Jamie. I think so. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, dude? Come on, man. Enough of that shit. What are you doing? I'm gonna put his lid on. I'm gonna stick his lid on there because he's getting carried away. He keeps getting carried away, so there we go. I'll look at this pretty girl for a few minutes. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Here, Casper. Here, buddy. We ain't seen you for a little while, bud. Let's say hi to everybody, dude. Let's say hi to everybody, bro. There you go, buddy. There you go, Casper, bud. Good night, Bobby Joe. Yeah, man, that'd be good. That would definitely be good, Jamie. you are. People report to your channel and shit. Hell yeah. That definitely happens. But see, even when you're shadow banned, when you make shorts and long form videos, it does not affect that. It only affects the live stream. And like I said, the live stream is the biggest waste of time out of everything, you know, as far as, you know, getting your channel, you know, monetized and producing and all that shit. Yeah, Jamie, I do. I think you need to, rather than producing the shorts like you do, you know, where you're just talking to the camera, I think maybe you could go to the roads and shit you're talking about, and you could show those roads and stuff, you know, on your short videos, you know, make them about 30 seconds long. And maybe even pull up pictures off of Google, you know, of the roads when they're flooded single day, post them every day, and then focus on making videos that are 15 minutes long. And your live streams are okay to come on and just talk and bullshit, because you will get subscribers that way. But live videos don't pay anything, man. Like, they pay, but not worth a shit. Officer Vargas, if it isn't Vargas himself, I'll be damned. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. Vargas finally found me. Huh. I got you. So it's a lake now. Well, see, that's something you could do is take video of the lake itself and then find pictures of the old road that used to be there. Well, Vargas didn't stay around real long. Vargas, smash that like button. Vargas. Gotcha. Thank you for your service, Officer Vargas. Officer Vargas is here from start to finish every single time, making sure that we are behaving ourselves. Did you swallow it again afterwards? Yeah, you're keeping the sickos out. Hell yeah. Now you hit that like button, didn't you, Vargas? That's the only way to keep the sickos out is to hit that like button. Yeah, Jamie, why don't you email me and tell me the exact town and stuff so I can try to find you some pictures and stuff. Man, I'm so happy to see Vargas, though. I thought he got fucking fired after all that damn chaos that their McAllister was pulling. So I'm so glad to see Vargas. Alright, brother. I'll check it out later. Oh, okay. They got you back for one last job. Awesome. Awesome, man. Are they paying you time and a half this time? Do you have enough crickets to get you by, Vargas? Oh, I got you. I got you. You got enough crickets to get you by, or do we need to send you some? I don't want you running out. got plenty right now? Okay. All right. How about any animal parts? Do you need any animal parts? Gotcha. Okay. All right. All right, Sue, Tom. I'll tell you what, Sue. Tonight, in the middle of the night, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna put some in the moon rock pile. So you just go out there and go through the moon rock pile in the morning, and you'll find some. The moon brick pile. Hey, I'll help a friend out any chance I get, you know. And like, I know that the moon brick pile is a great place to keep your crickets. Oh yeah, it's advanced moon technology. Yes. Sue Tom and JT Tom, they have an extensive pile of moon bricks. Well, if you're just going to send him the pet sense, I'm not going to bother coming there and putting any crickets in the pile for you. Yeah, I'll bet you. That's probably why they built Fort Knox, to be honest. You know, probably holding them fucking moon bricks and the moon rocks. Moonstruck, would they? Got you, brother, got you. Oh, fuck. You incorporated them into your house when you built it? My goodness. what, Vargas? Or Metalhead? My bad, buddy. I didn't mean that for real. Moon bricks are better than moon rocks. They're more valuable. You can't own a moon rock under oath. Well, just don't tell anybody you have it. Your secret is safe with the snake boy. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. If you intend to purchase a moon rock and you want the numbers removed, I will gladly remove them before sending them to you. Because it's a federal felony for you to get caught with it. Well, Vargas, it used to be the death penalty, but last year they passed Moon Bill 7717, and that actually abolished the death penalty for moon rock possession while under oath. But it is a life sentence times 3 ran consecutively. So you will spend the rest of your natural life in prison for that federal felony. Yes, I can. It is a ghost rock. Yes. Yes, a ghost rock. It is it's a polymer rock. Polymer 80 rock. Polymer rock 80? Yeah, polymer rock 80, that's it. Well, you could metalhead. You could absolutely 3D print moon rocks. But if you get caught doing that, they will expedite you. Ask if you don't believe me, ask E2. It is not extradite. They will expedite you to a state where they do honor the death penalty, and you will be put to death. Yes, you need to do it in 30-second bursts and watch it like a hawk. Is that correct, Officer Vargas? "34-second bursts." I got you. Yep, they'll expedite the death penalty, and you would be so fucked. Your butt would be sore for a fucking lifetime. Yes, you could bake it 420. Absolutely, you could bake it 420. That would do it. What up, Hardy Joe? Si, senor. I gotta open up the laptop and every fucking thing to talk. Son of a bitch. Alright. Oh shit. So did he get his moon rock fixed? You're the only one flirting, you gay bastard. Now, of course, my computer wants to fucking update when I need to turn it on. Rest in peace to your Uncle Neil. Sorry. Sorry to hear that. Sincerely. I had to arrest Neil once for possession of moon rock. But we stopped at BK. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm glad you didn't put him in forever. Yeah, sorry, Sue. My computer's doing its fucking update. It chose a perfect time for that. Now, I can, what the fuck, Uber? There we go. Now, I can translate to read what he says very easily, but I can't translate to type, back to him. But like Hardy Joe just said, I miss you all very much. Prayers from me as God always blesses you all. Amen. And he said, Sue Tom. Where the fuck is it? Here. Said, Sue Tom, I miss you so much because you are my family. Nah, it's not E2, Officer Vargas. It's a feller that's been coming in here, watching my live streams for, a couple of months. He's from Indonesia. He's a snake enthusiast, and he, helps out like when they had them hurricanes and stuff over there and flooding that was massive not long ago. He helps with that kind of stuff. He's a very good guy. Very good guy. Metalhead, I'm sorry. I thought this was America in my Randy Marsh voice. Understood, Vargas. Understood. Vargas, I'm not sure if you're aware or not. We have tricked the online following into believing that I am Snake Boy. However, not only am I Snake Boy, but I am Detective Sanchez. Keep that between you and I, please. And I am Sonia. Yes, I am Sonia and I am Detective Sanchez. Here we are. Metalhead, you spamming motherfucker. Here you go with the hearts now. It was a sham all along. All along. Sue says, we all miss you so much, Hardy Joe. It's been a long time. You are translating, so I am replying to your messages on his behalf. She also says, our Officer Vargas is in here, so please watch what you say. Nah, she didn't say that part. Okay, you're a vigilante and you are Officer Vargas. I gotcha. Yeah, there you go, Metalhead. we'll discuss that about the custom hats. You know, that would be a good idea. Are you gonna have a hat bar somewhere? aren't you in the other channel, B? Just because I fucking just did this live stream so I could feed a few snakes, you know. I'll probably fire the other channel up here. You know, I don't know if anybody will come in this late, but I'll fire it up and see what's going on. So I'm getting ready to end this one here in about 15 minutes. I'm going to end it like 1 minute before midnight. Yes, this is a leucistic monocle cobra. Hey, Metal, you should have an email from me, Metal. Yeah, I think I would put it, Jamie. I think I'd put everything out there. brother, for sure, Jamie, for sure. But I thought, I thought one of the funniest fucking parts, you know, and Metalhead, I mean, even if you get upset about this, I'm sorry, but I think one of the funniest parts about it when Zom and Ashley did theirs was how he kept saying she's 13, you know, talking about Ashley. It was funny as fuck. And then when he went to that tunnel because fucking I had just made a video of a tunnel and made it look like I was fleeing to Mexico with all my snakes and fucking it was just funny as fuck. But Tom, I think Tom was the best actor of everybody. Oh yeah, it's the same video. It's the same live stream. It was it was Tom went first, and then I believe it was me, maybe, or it was me and then Tom, and then Tom and Ashley, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, the whole thing was funny as fuck, I believe. For sure. For sure. I can't wait till we start doing fucking panels. You know, I really gotta get that figured out so we can start that shit. Fuck. Sorry guys, be with you in a minute. Gotta get that action here already. How the fuck did that happen?
Your big double handle one? I got it.
Yeah.
I wonder where the hell that was, where it was.
Yep. And yeah.
I'm trying to get the get out of it.
There's a piece on the cord or something that
Yeah,
goes
there he
in.
is. There he is. Okay.
Alright,
So
cool.
there's one more.
Yep. Hey, what can I say, man? Y'all bring out the fucking best in me. In the morning, I take a dump with y'all. I take a bath with y'all at night. You know, I'm not even going to tell you what else I do with y'all. But you can leave that up to your imagination. All right. Well, hey guys, I believe I'm gonna end this stream, and I'm gonna fire up over at the damn, he wouldn't have lasted a day in Cobra's shoes. Who's that? Yeah. But guys, I'm going to end the stream here, but I'm going to start one up over at Extra. So if y'all want to, come on into Extra, and we'll get something cracking over there. Thanks, Sue. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. You guys just got a pretty look at me there. I know you're going to be in the bathroom now, Metalhead. I know it, boy. After seeing all this.